Today I'm taking my phone to a remote location in China, Turpan, to see its famous sights. From Urumqi, I'm taking a highly efficient train, reducing a 2-hour trip to a 35-minute trip.
One problem with the tickets here is they don't say where you're going to actually end up, which stop. When I was coming here via the taxi, I didn't even have a way to get through. So just, I guess, try and figure it out before you book the ticket or ask beforehand. Luckily, once my taxi driver saw my ticket, they already knew, so that was beneficial for me.
Sorry about the chatter. My economy ticket seated me next to 2 excited bus buddies. Want a China high-speed train seating type explainer video? Comment below. Bottom line, know whether you're departing and arriving at New Urumqi Station or South Urumqi Station. Completely different. Some of you may be wondering about why I'm wearing the headscarf. It serves no other purpose than being warm and cute enough to match my top. But if it was religious wear, in China's security areas and especially in Xinjiang's, from what I've seen, it's not respected. There's some bad history. They will ask you to remove it, and I'm not sure if they will allow you to remove it in a private area by a person of the same gender, or even by yourself if you ask.
So I just finally got off the station and I met my guide, Ahmet, here to take me around Turpan.
Posting there?
Yes. Yeah.
Little ticket office for the local tourist attractions, like Tuyuq.
Do you know what those big yurts are?
That's like sort of like a bank.
There's around 8 major attractions in the Turpan area, which mostly have tickets buyable at the gate, if not free. Tuyuq Valley, Flaming Mountains, Curry's Well System, Astana Cemetery, Jiaohe Ancient City, Gaocheng Ruins, Emin Minaret, and the Bezeklik Buddha Cave Grottoes. But nothing is more iconic when in Xinjiang than hanging out in a big yurt. I love this idea of a yurt reception banquet, but since I didn't get to go inside, I took this photo inspiration from Fairlove Yurts instead.
I just got out of the car about to have some Hui-styled breakfast at this restaurant here that Ahmet pointed me to.
The Hui people are pretty much like Chinese. The breakfast is very similar. So I have babao tang and some green beans and some Uyghur. Not for everyone. I guess Hui people like their breakfast really cold, oily, and spicy. Since most of the ancient attractions are away from the modern city center, we have a long car ride to Death Valley, Flaming Mountain, and the Bezeklik Buddha Cave Grottoes. On the way, I'm enjoying the twangy Uyghur music Ahmet's playing. I'm noticing a lot of these fruit drying houses, chunche in Uyghur, or liangfang in Chinese, which are meant for making Turpan's famous raisins. Turpan is known for its grape vineyards and raisins, which are sweetened from glacier runoff through the Curry's Well system. Right now, the grapevines are buried underground to beat the cold. In winter, it gets below -10 degrees Celsius here. With this weather, I'm wondering if I should get a mud bath too. But as cold as it can get here, this place isn't called the hottest place in China for nothing. In the summers, tourists come to Fire Mountain and Death Valley to bury eggs in the sand and let them get hard broiled. It is that hot.
So I just got stopped again to get my passport checked because I look different, obviously, than any of the other Chinese or Uyghur, not tourists, but the Chinese probably will be tourists. And I just wanted to stop here because you can see the grottos coming up here, over there, and like a little small entrance in the back, over there.
Every 13-year-old's dream.
Meet the camel again.
형,
So I just finished going up this mountain on my little camel buddy. I'm here at the top of the Flaming Fire Mountain, otherwise just known as Huoshan, and it's right above the Death Valleys and next to the Bezeklik Cave Grottoes, which just means the decorated Buddhist grottos. My lips are a little bit frozen, so it's actually hard for me to talk. I'm about to go in and head into the caves. You can do like how I did and take a camel to the top, or you can rent a KTV and drive up here. Riding down, I hope Camel Buddy doesn't lose his hoof footing. There are no photos allowed in the actual grotto since it's been mostly ransacked and marauded to little. In a later video, I'll show you the reconstructed models, but until then, enjoy this gorgeous scenery.
He wanted a quiet place to sit in meditation, and the following Buddhist monks, they also want to be in the mountain cave to get enlightened. With that,
It looks like what? It smells good. On our way to Tuyuq Valley, we've stopped at a village for some Uyghur naan. It's so fresh that we could smell it from the cars we drove by. These naans last 1 month. I've now made it to Tuyuq Valley, finally. I'm about to walk through and see some of the cemeteries and other scenic spots. So excited to go in those caves. I could only access the back area through this tunnel, but I'm not sure what its original purpose is. Strolling down these streets, I don't feel like I'm in China at all. I feel like I'm in the Middle East. So you'll see this style of dart being made inside of the 1,000 Buddha grottos, as well as the rest of the ancient style Turpan walls, because they basically just took the mud and the straw and they turned it into this kind of concrete holding mixture for the walls, and then they let it sun dry. Other 1,000 Buddha grottos here, but it's actually closed right now, so we can't go. Unlike in, let's say, for example, Disney, this is actually pieces of wood holding up the ceiling. Is there a mosque? Straight coal. This isn't any easy bake oven. There are also other ovens. But I met these little goat buddies just roaming freely. Yeah, I'm definitely a city girl. I've never seen so much human feces. Everybody needs to poop, poop mountain. Ew, ew. Poop mountain. Here's the question. Would you trust to go down these wooden steps? I made it down. But would you? Think wisely. The rest of the bridge and walkway was blocked by this fallen tree, so I had to walk down this kind of like half sand incline to get down here to get a closer look at this view. And the natural cotton. Thought I was crazy for coming down here, so they came and started to follow me. What's up, goat? What is that on your neck? What are those? This is a wall made out of baskets. I have reason not to trust the floor here. And some of that brick material. I've gotten to my solo trek, so I can get a better view. I made it up here. It's actually getting so hot, I don't think I even need my jacket anymore. Going down is much scarier than climbing up.
Down here seems to be somebody's attempt at making charcoal.
Watch these birds. Oh, I've never heard anything like how they whistle.
Ahmet later told me that the sound is actually the bell bracelets on these birds. Prized pigeon pets are a big thing here, and they sell highly, so the bells collar and claim them.
Amigua, otherwise known as cantaloupes, but they actually come from here. They are grown in the city of Hami, and when they are finished growing, they turn the dry melons into you can buy the dried melons, or you can get raisins. They're dried in the same way. This is what the melons look like when they're dried and hung up. These are some grapes that haven't fully been dried yet. Usually they put them in the drying houses. You can see like those orange ones haven't fully dried all the way. I really want to buy this family's dried fruits and nuts, but they're all busy with their lunch.
Alright, the sun is going down, so it's time to get back to my hotel. Make sure to check out my guide Ahmet for all of your Turpan guide needs. I'll leave you with the final cliffside glimpse at Tuyuq's 1000 Buddha grottos.